This update comes to us from USAPoliticsToday.com. Vice President Biden states that I watched Trump's rallies and I realized we may lose this election. Vice President Joseph R. Biden Jr. told the Los Angeles Times that he anticipated the victory of President-elect Donald J. Trump after he watched a Trump rally at Weakless Bear, Pennsylvania, and witnessed the lack of enthusiasm for Hillary Rodham Clinton. Quote, "Son of a gun, we may lose this election," unquote, Biden said, recalling his thoughts for the paper during an interview. The vice president said that Trump's connection with the audience forced him to remember one of his father's old adages, quote, "I don't expect the government to solve my problems, but I expect them to understand it," unquote. It is a familiar theme for Biden, who instructs his speechwriters to mention his audience's concerns in his speeches, whether he agrees with them or not. Quote, "I was trying to be as tactful as I could in making it clear that I thought we constantly made a mistake of not speaking to the fears, aspirations, concerns of the middle-class people," unquote. It was that tact that Vice President was expected to take during his own aborted presidential campaign, where he intended to maintain the policy trajectory of President Barack Obama, tempered by a spirit of comedy and respect for the people on the other side of the aisle. Quote, "A campaign of the heart," unquote. In fact, he told The Times, unlike the former First Lady who called Trump supporters irredeemable and deplorables, Biden defended Trump's voters as regular Americans, like the ones he knew growing up. Quote, "They're all the people I grew up with. They're the kids, and they're not racist. They're not sexist. But we didn't talk to them," he said. Quote, "I believe that they were not letting an awful lot of people, high school educated, mostly Caucasian, but also people of color, know that we understood their problems," unquote. There is a current of elitism running through the Democratic Party that offends regular people who might not buy into the progressive agenda for their own reasons, he said. Quote, "In the meantime, you can't eat equality, you know," unquote. The vice president made 83 campaign appearances for Clinton, said his misgivings were confirmed at a rally on the eve of Election Day with the Clintons' running mate, Senator Timothy Kaine, when he said to his aides that he detected no excitement for the former Secretary of State. Quote, "You didn't see any of Hillary's signs," Biden recalled. "Every time I talked about Hillary, they listened, but..." Biden's speech that night mirrors his message to Democrats now. Quote, "God willing, we're going to win this, but there's a lot of people who are going to vote for Donald Trump," unquote. Biden told the crowd. Quote, "Again, we've got to figure out why. What is eating at them? Some of it will be unacceptable, but some of it will be about hard truths about our country and about our economy. A lot of people left out," unquote. After January 20th, Biden becomes a private citizen for the first time since he entered the Senate in January of 1973, an institution he never left because the vice president is the head of the upper chamber. But he told the paper he does not intend to leave the stage completely. His wife, Dr. Jill Biden, expects to continue teaching at Northern Virginia Community College, and the Bidens are looking for a home in the Virginian suburbs of the District of Columbia. Thank you for watching Culture Shock News. Please visit cultureshocknews.com. I wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays. I wish you and your family safe travels. I leave a link below for this article.